These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between Team WE and oh my god.
See if that skirmish continues. As level 6s will come across early for those top laners up there. But we saw junglers passing like ships in the night over here as Tenen will start up the dragon. Xiang is right nearby and has a little move from Fofo.
Let's see, Angel level 6 as well, does have the wall. Mark and Abel also moving in, they're pinchering.
They want to try to take it. I mean, you got to remember how strong Braum can be earlier on with the concussive blows. They're going to block off with the Weaver's Wall, though, and Dragon getting low. Xiang not going to get in distance, and that's Tianjin's Dragon all day. Now the re-engage, though, double grand entrance there. Tianjin all by himself on Abel, and Team WE are going to collapse now. Harry has joined, though. He TP'd, and Slicing Maelstrom. It's going to make the difference here in the early play, and OMG, they come away with massive victories. A couple kills will go back, but it's a triple kill for Starry.
Trade around 2 kills for themselves, but 3-0 onto Zeri, the Rectrix and the Berserker's Greaves already. He's gonna take so much control in lane.
And even if Harry lost a little bit of lane presence, like he's right back out there in a range versus melee matchup, and you have a 3-0 Zeri now on bot side. I think you'll be just happy with that. In the river, not in the bush.
The Crocodile was getting a little bit too forward right there with the movement. Wayward pushed a little bit too far up. Tianjin just about getting spotted right here.
This could be good for Team WE. They want to move over. If they overextend for OMG, there is a counterplay, but it's Wayward who just unleashes Glacial Prison. The combo's there. Harry's gone. Tianjin now has to retreat, and he's going to get locked down, and this combo is lethal. A double kill for Wayward.
That he can just flash W onto this cannon, the snipe coming through from Xiang as well. And Tianjin jumps onto the creep. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think whether he jumped onto Wayward or Xiang, it would have been a completely different outcome. It was just kind of like the panic of the moment, jumping onto the creep instead of trying to trade onto Wayward or Xiang.
And the problem there is all the gold did go to Starry, so you're playing away from where the gold sink is. And yes, Harry was able to scoop up one, but this matchup, and especially the double melee comp with the Sejuani and Renekton, is just so strong together. Now Team WE, they're moving out on towards this bottom side. There is another dragon that has spawned. They were able to secure the 3 grubs on the top side. The next setup is coming now, so they do have some decisions to make here.
To pretty much concede the bot side of the map, head towards that top. You do have Harry having flash yet again onto this cannon. He could be looking to shift over Starry as well, which is going to be the case right now. He has to go through the entirety of WE to make it to the top side river, but he should be fine.
There was a lot of very heavy engaged bodies there that he had to walk through, but he's okay. He's just fine. And OMG will take away a couple of those grubs. They are going to move away from it, though, to try to contest this dragon that's being started, because 2 stacked dragons might just be a little bit better for the early game of OMG.
OMG don't have a lot of setup. They do see what's happening in the river, however. They do have the Scuttle Crab, but Starry had to catch that bot lane wave. Tianjin is trying to find his wave. Harry is waited.
They can pull the trigger. They don't really have wards there. Weaver's Wall blocking off Mark. Mark needs to get to a teammate. Glacial Fissure comes out. There's the Avenger beams, but already one is taken. Mark is down. Now you got Wayward on the back line. Wayward, the big croc. He's taking them all down. He's gotten PP got, but a big slicing Maelstrom is going to separate the fight now. Tianjin gets Wayward, and now the dragon goes over to the Rengar himself. That kitty's got claws, but so do the birds. Abel going down, and cats like birds all day. And OMG, they're fighting down Fofo, but Fofo, he can't do it. A triple kill to Tianjin on his famous, or maybe infamous, Rengar.
Quite a lot in this particular one. The resets are going to come through for OMG and WE are going to take this as a sign to start that Rifter. You'll see that Wayward has already shifted all the way from that bot and walked all the way up as well. They want to make sure that they will be able to take down that Rifter for themselves. WE, first neutral objective right here on the map. OMG will be praying around, but they will not find much this time.
Definitely a little hesitant to go overboard there.
Keeps himself safe from trouble.
Getting ready for this dragon fight here. Tianjin already going for the engage. They're cut off now as the Weaver's Wall comes across. Xiang needs to get out of here. The convergence isn't going to help him here. Harry catching out Fofo too. And things are falling apart at the wheel for WE.
Great picks right here from OM to try and take as much control of the map as possible. That will be the third dragon, and it is an ocean. It definitely is going to be helping up later on getting that region through. Tianzen's going to make sure that he secures that one for themselves. 6-1-4 now for Starry, picking up yet another kill.
And we talked so much in the draft and the lead up to the draft itself about some of the developmental pieces that the teams have been willing to go for, and not only in this split but here in recency. But Starry is one of those for OMG.
Here you can see also the trust from Tianzen to his team. He's engaging onto hold on.
Fofo, he's getting the defensive TPs out. Fofo in the alcove, but he's just going down. Wayward and the rest of the team is here. He's trying to fight tooth and nail, but he can't do it. And those teeth will be claimed for the bone tooth necklace of the Rengar. Now you actually move over onto Mark, and OMG want to keep collapsing here. They don't have much of a tower to speak of. A little bit of indecision from WE. Wayward just sets the charge, but they leave Mark behind. And they might say no man left behind, but WE don't subscribe to that. And OMG are going to continue to siege.
I mentioned how that mid lane tier 1 is going to be very precious from WE for them to not get caught out, but it does not matter for OMG. Tianzen is playing so aggressively on the map. The second you overextend even just a tiny bit off of your tower, you get punished. Like,
all we know is go! Slicing Maelstrom to set up the kills, and they take down Wayward under turret. They'll take that outer, tier 2 rather, in the bot side, get all that extra local gold too. They weren't able to defend the outer and mid, so that was claimed by Team WE.
Was not credited as much, and now today this is the real task, going up against Team WE that had a pretty promising start to the split, especially with the names. And this caused the permaban wave right after.
He's just finding a business. I mean, you step to the king of the jungle and he's gonna take you every time. He finds another one to add to the necklace, and now there's pings all over in the mid lane here by OMG.
He's just having too much fun, man. 5, 2, and 8. Harry's looking from the side as well. They're just gonna pull the trigger onto the Baron 21 minutes in. Do you dare walk up, WE? You've lost one of your two main carries. Lucian is down. Fofo doesn't have the TP. Dead for 16 seconds as well.
Predators can smell fear, and that might be what Tianjin's smelling right now. Harry gonna go over onto the jungle, and Yanxiang is just gone. Star claims that one, and the fear is palpable, radiating from Team WE.
They don't know how to react to this one. They're actually not very sure how they can approach these fights. The second you walk into a bush, you get jumped on by a Rengar. OMG are gonna get straight back onto that Baron. Fofo is up and available.
They've got the flank. They've got it. Harry on the other side. They didn't know what was coming. You went into the cave of the beast, and the slicing maelstrom is gonna set everything up. Big blade caller from Abel though. He's setting it up now, back forward, but they already took down Wayward. So now the front to back, the blade caller again. It's not gonna be enough, but Fofo gets one back as well. A double kill going either way, but they might actually be able to survive this one for the dragon fight.
Out of OMG, however, and lovely blade callers coming back to back from Abel. Not only does he shut down Tianzen, sorry, that would be Fofo.
Oh, we ain't got time.
Insane blade caller, and that
we're going right back to it. Oh my goodness. They're actually going for Harry on the other side now too. They have a masterful flank here. Predatory instincts have been popped by Tianjin. They want to get in this pit immediately. And now the Weaver's Wall, they're separating, but it's blocked by the Unbreakable. And now Wayward, he's trying to get away from Tianjin, but Tianjin's in the pit, and it's going to be stolen again. Tianjin comes up big, and Story already takes down the big croc. Now they're just chasing, and we said all you got to do is step forward, and OMG are stepping all over Team WE. Oh my God.
OMG. They're going to claim another one. That one was personal. Starry taking down Abel. Not only does he replace him on OMG, but he has a little bit of insult to injury right there for Abel. Great team fight right there from OMG. Again, the confidence is oozing from OMG. And the question mark does remain, even though this is such a great, decisive series, where the trust seems to be flowing through OMG with his life as well. The flash from Starry is going to seal the deal on the live, though.
We don't get to look at replays. We just don't get to look at replays. They did end up grabbing the Baron, too.
They've got 21 kills in 24 minutes.
Yeah, it's absolute insanity. But this is the train you ride when you give OMG the Rengar, specifically Tianjin. And it's been an awesome addition. I think there's been a lot of questions in the past for him, especially on IG, and if he was going to take the main role and things like that. But it really has been a level up from his LDL performances, especially on this OMG roster.
And OMG right now, they've got all the tools. Pipico's going to get caught here, but extremely slippery. That's what we talked about all the self-agency, how sleepy all these champions for OMG are. Tenen, how sleepy are you? Because you've got 3 members of WE chasing you down. You're going to be more than fine.
They just can't even get to their turret here. They're going to lose an inhib turret in topside. There's another wave crashing. Predatory Instincts has been popped here. Might be looking for the gank, but they actually find the engage on PP. Tenen just taking the turret here. PP got falls to Fofo, and now the Blade Caller combo there, but he doesn't really get much slicing. Elsa right back, and now the lightning crash as well, and it just seems like the thunder is on the side of OMG, and call it lightning too. Abel trying his damnedest, but he's taken down by none other than Starry, his replacement. And OMG, they've proved the doubters wrong, and they've taken a 1-0 thrashing over Team WE. There's heavy death timers, but OMG, they'll slowly make the mark.
Double ADs, they're gonna destroy through those towers. What a decisive victory by OMG.
Game number 1, you give Tenen his ring guard. Wombo combo. Okay, we're good. We know what Team WE want. On the other side, OMG, though, it feels a little bit more mechanic intensive, and a lot of the fights are going to be determined on a lot of positioning for this team.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel a little bit upset that Harry is not taking any of the pain back onto Wayward. Tenen.
Actually might have the catch out here. The hail there is going to slow them down. Yan Xiang is right around the corner, though. The Arctic Assault hits on the PP God. Now you got the follow-up with the Permafrost on Mark, able to get in there and get so much CC down, too. They can take down Tenen, but he gets the whip, and that's 2 down. Now Starry able to fight back a little bit. They've already gotten 1 for him now, and he does have the piercing arrow. Is it going to be enough? Can you dodge? It's not enough damage, and that will be early 2-for-1 trades going the way of Team WE.
Urgent push through that bolts of the map to take some control into the river, grab the first dragon as well. A much better early game this time around from Team Oh my god, from Team WE. 300 HP left onto this dragon. Mark's gonna join soon as well. I want to see OMG fight together with Starry, because from the previous bot lane skirmish that we watched, Starry was the one that got out with a kill.
Okay, OMG did make a move over towards the Grubs. They were able to take 1 away, but Team WE representing in full. We're going to move over to try and sneak away the last 2. Angel is moving. They don't have Tenen over here. You got to be real careful. Mark finds the engage now. The Unbreakable buys so much time, but is it going to be enough? OMG going to burn Flash away from PP God now as well. A couple pings going back for Team WE over towards the Grubs.
A little questionable right there. Only 2 members of OMG just walking into 4 of Team WE. You knew that all of them were in there, so for PP got an Angel to just overextend like this, while Tenen was actually looking for his level 6. Was kind of a big blow. Both flashes burned right there from Angel, and PP got 2. Wayward gonna be chased away by Harry. And as you can see, OMG is just moving back in.
They lost it. Okay, so after all is said and done, musical chairs are completed, and Tenen moves back in to get his 2nd grub. And Team WE were only able to steal 1 away after all of that.
By OMG as well. And so far in this second game, they're doing pretty well. The only unfortunate thing is that the first 2 kills did go into the Sejuani. However, this guarantees you... They're waiting for
But
Tenen
they're on
to
a
make
ward.
a play.
No, you're on a ward. No, I'm on a ward.
They know
oh,
you know
no.
that we know that you
they
know.
Do they know, though? Because Lilting Lullaby, the sweet sounds of Tenen singing, will put him to sleep. And now maybe asleep at the wheel. Team WE need to recoup. They have that big TP ward. Wayward, he sees the trigger pull, and he's going to pull it. There's the curtain call as well. They need the flank. Wayward is massive here. They're going for the engage. Wayward's got to get in there. Big slicing maelstrom. The lightning crash as well. And you got the double lightning combo, but Angel is taking out Wayward. Now on the other side, though, Tenen is in a 1v2, flashing away. He's still alive. Now Harry, we said he had to be big, and he's got those Intofus sharpened like knives. As Wayward steps forward, it's still going to be the Grubs secured by Team WE, but it's a tussle. 4 go the way of OMG, and only the 1 goes back the way of WE. Trying to look at the lane states as well as turret plates have fallen. We only had a couple taken by OMG, which I feel like is a rarity in the LPL recently. It feels like we get so many of our turret plates taken down early on. But I do love that we're immediately getting positioning around this top side of the map because both junglers clearing and getting out to it. Tenen going to be first and foremost here and already starting it up with the rest of his team right behind him. Team WE not far off.
I would love to see a reply with Harry towards the bottom of the map. He does have the teleport. Fofo does as well. You're going to be giving away a lot of pressure towards the bottom of the map if you're OMG Fofo. Hitting on that bot lane tower.
Oh, curtain calls opened up, but the Rift Arrow's already been taken by OMG. The kill's not going to go through just yet, and it finally does. They get one. The fourth shot there, lightning crash from Fofo. He's got a lot of sustained damage here, and OMG need to be careful. They're trying to get over to their turret. Harry was dealing with Wayward, and WE cannot continue the fight yet. As a Jin fan, I am like just all giddy over here. As really, really impressive stuff from Abel there within that fight. Is very utilitarian focus, but now aggressive focus is the Dragon being starting up. A denial of soul point. If WE can take it, though, it is a soul point of a Cloud Soul for them. Wayward on his way. Got the setup here, but the Dragon's already getting very low. Rift Herald going to be used as a distraction down towards bot side. Harry was looking to go flank, but there's not enough time. You got to get your bodies in there if you want to try to contest this one. And it looks like it's going to be a standoff by both junglers. The Dragon not going to be focused. Harry looks like he wants to go in. The Dragon is now the focus, and it's taken by Tenen. He has been king of the objectives so far this series. And Wayward forced to dash away there. OMG come away with a denial of Team WE.
Great chain of corruption from Stereo as well. Threads the needle between every WE member to hit Wayward right there. Hold on.
He got the re-engage though. Solar Flare, Lightning Crash. He got the team fight that you're looking for Team WE. Now curtain call is going to be opened up. Tenen was the focus there. PP got all by himself. The Rift Herald Crash does get the outer turret and bot side though. Starry under turret trying to clear out the wave before WE can crash it. And now a TP from bot all the way to top for Angel to try to keep the tempo going.
A little bit more gold injected into that Lucian. Very, very potent AD carry. Lots of damage later on. Now you'll see on your maps, Mark.
Oh, Abel doesn't have a lot of, at least Angel doesn't have a lot of mana. He does have the dash at the end, but Wayward just waiting for him to go between the tower. The dodge, the auto, it's enough. And now you have the re-engage, though, by OMG, who wanted to try to avenge their teammate. Lilting Lullaby there. Tenen looking to set him up for his own kills. Does get the one. Listen to the concussive blows on Mark, and now Mark's in a lot of trouble. They're going to give it to Starry as well. So OMG able to strike back after the extension from WE.
A quick collapse right here from OMG to avenge their mid laner going down. However, WE, they've established so much control on that bot of the map, and more importantly, they'll take a mid lane tier 1, which gives so much vision control to any team that manages to take them down. And let's take a stock of where we are, because this is...
Well, we're getting ready for a tussle here as Dragon, a potential soul point for Team WE, is on the table. You got TP coming in behind. That's a deep flank from Wayward. Curtain call is going to set it up. They actually have the angle here. Look, they're stuck between the walls. Kind of the change of corruption got flashed. And that's so massive. That's a 4-man, though, as they actually turn back around onto Fofo. Look at Harry. He is looking like a predator here, and it's not Rengar for OMG. Back and forth, a now 4-man versus 4. But the biggest part is Wayward is gone. No big setup for Team WE, and the Dragon started up by OMG.
And Harry still has that ultimate. He's going to play Guardian for his team. WE, they can actually try to not contest that right here. They can forfeit that neutral objective.
Double
Fofo,
TPs.
Sorry, Angel again with a TP top.
They want to make a play on the Fofo. Look, he's been here the whole time. The all-out straight back to the turn. He's like, man, you still had that? As Angel picks it up, and OMG are picking up the pace in their own right. Or for WE to be ahead because of the composition that they have, they can kind of force fights around objectives, but now they don't really have that saving grace, and somebody's got to be a saving grace to Wayward because Angel's just outplaying him. Now PP God with the max distance glacial fissure isn't going to hit it, and that means that Wayward is going to survive.
However, Angel burns Flash for this and takes nothing in return. Almost kills Wayward, but almost is never good enough. Abel now in trouble.
Gonna have the Flash. That's the only mobility a Jin has. Does have a little bit of speed on the back end.
Finding the perfect flank. Either splitting apart a fight or finding straight up the carries in the backline. So OMG need to be able to help their backs and sweep every ward that is in their territory. Not get flanked by Wayward.
See now, though, if W are going to willingly commit to this, because the vision game is strong with this one for OMG. Already point and center in front of the dragon. The TP coming in. Wayward has a massive angle. Glacial Prison goes wide, though. WE starting to scatter a little bit. Starting to fret. Now we get the engage there. Chains of Corruption go in. Wayward buying his time. He hasn't found the engage he wants yet. Onto the dragon, though. Yan Xiang needs to stay alive. They're going to focus on him. Lightning Crash from Bobo is big. Wayward goes over to the Slicing Maelstrom. They got the damage. They've got the kills. They now, though, OMG, they can't do it. They can't stick it. OMG haven't even lost one. And now they finally lose a couple, but Abel, the only one left, is all she wrote. 4,500 plus damage for Tenen, and straight to the Baron for OMG. They've turned this table straight on its head.
And we mentioned how Harry had to be the hero, how this Cassante plays the fights. He gets out with almost the most damage done in this fight and a triple kill. OMG having still remaining a tank, a jungler, and AD carry gonna take the Baron. The table teams, you came out of a 0-6 group stage in summer placements, and right here, right now, that was your first test versus Team WE. And so far, they've had to back-to-back very decisive games with very different compositions and executions required on these two compositions. Harry, again, a big rock for the team in both of these games that have been played so far. Both of the waves are going to be linked up in mid and bot. Ooh, Angel.
They try to make a play on Angel. They don't find it. Culling going to be used as a return fire, but the biggest factor is that the Glacial Prison is down.
Bit of a back and forth between Fofo and Angel as well. They're gonna try to sync up the next waves as well. Of course, the bot lane wave is gonna crash first, but the mid lane is where they're looking at. They still have that cannon that's hammering the tower, and it's gonna be going down pretty soon. And now you can have sort of two linked waves. See Harry moving aggressive, like Cassante has been such a strong point for OMG right here, and Harry has been piloting it very well. Wayward already has position. He's already TP'd into the fight. Let's see if he gets spotted this time around.
Seen this before. That control ward on the left side doing so much work, but Dragon has started up. This is Soul for OMG. They want to contest this one. And Xiang is in the pit. There's a curtain call. Wayward waiting to go over. They see him, though. Lilting Lullaby going to be used, but Slicing Maelstrom goes in anyways. The double knockup is there, but Wayward's already gone. Look at the damage they're putting down. The Dragon goes over to WE, but what did it cost? And Thanos says everything. Abel stepping up, but it does not matter. Trounced once again by his replacement, Story, with a quadra kill!
And OMG are gonna be solidifying themselves in the #1 spot. Undeniable how much this team has developed from a 0-6 placements to a 4-0, 2-0 their first real challenge in the group.
Tenen handled game #1. Starry handling both games so phenomenally, and OMG, they'll set themselves on pace for domination of Group Nirvana, and it's a 2-0.
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between Team WE and Oh My God. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.